How to install your new Argox printer. First thing that you need to do is you need to open your web browser. You type in the following URL, www.argox.com. Go to the products. You can select the printer that you've bought from the list. Desktop printers, industrial printers. I've got a 04250, 300 dpi. On the web page, you'll get information with regards to your printer, general specifications. You'll see that this machine is a direct thermal printer or a thermal transfer printer. The DPI is 300 dpi. Gives you the print length, print width that it's compatible with, and all the other information that you need about your machine, including the emulations that can run on the machine. This machine does automatically select the emulation. You can change it by just changing your printer driver or using the tool, the printer tool. Next thing you must do is go to your user manual, English, download that. So I'm going to put it on my desktop with my printer drivers. Let's quickly have a look at the manual. Inside the printer manual, you'll find exactly how to install your machine. Very important to read. If you follow the instructions in the manual, you'll have no problems installing your machine. It takes you from unpacking the machine, understanding your printer, what the printer lights mean, how to load media, how to load ribbon, how to adjust your sensor, how to calibrate, how to do a self-test, all the information that you need right here in the manual. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to download the driver. So drivers, you'll see the top one has got the latest printer drivers: Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8, 8.1, Windows 10, Windows 11, the different server version that is supported. There's also some old printer drivers for XP, Linux, Mac OS. So we can just download that. Just click on it, it will download. Go to software. In the software we've got Argobar, we've got Bartenet 2021 R8, and we've got Bartenet 2016. The Bartenet 2016 is the free version that you do not have to pay for. It has got the 30-day trial options for the professional version and automation, but if you leave it on ultralight it will not expire. The Bartenet 2021 version is a paid for version, so you're going to get 30 days trial. After that it's going to stop working and you're going to have to either buy the license and install it, and I wouldn't suggest that you install this and later go back to 2016, because there are some things that you need to do in order for 2016 to run after you've installed the 2021 version. So rather just from the beginning decide which one you want to use. The difference between the two is the ultralight version cannot work with databases, it cannot be automated. The bought in 2021 version, you've got the option there for databases, automation, everything's included in the package, but you need to buy it. Currently I'm running bought in 2019, so I'm not going to install this now, but I'm going to show you exactly how it works. I'm going to set up a label with you. It works pretty much similar to 2016. I'm going to show you what it can do and what it can't do. After you've installed the printer driver, or downloaded the printer driver rather, you're going to get it in a zip file, you extract that, and you will get a Argox 2023-1_m-0 exe file. You double click on that, you accept the license, and just go next. It will install a folder on your desktop. I normally just untick the read installation instructions. If you want to leave that tick, you can read through it, but it's going to run the wizard. So finish. It needs administrator rights. And it will open the wizard. Okay, so inside the wizard you will get a welcome note and tell you it's a wizard. You've got 3 different options here: install printer drivers, update printer drivers, or remove printer drivers. The reason why it's giving me an option to upgrade printer drivers is because I've got a couple of Argox printer drivers installed already. It wants to upgrade all the printer drivers to the latest version. You'll see if I click on there and I go next, it will show me all my Argox printers that I've got installed. If you run into issues with your printer driver, it's always a good idea just to remove the printer drivers and just start from scratch. If you have issues, to use this tool, you just click on the remove drivers. Always use the top option. The bottom option is just automatically going to install all the printed drivers by Seagull, so you don't really have any control. I use the top one. I can then select which printer drivers I want to delete, which ones I want to keep. But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to just go install. At this stage, you need to plug in your printer. The USB needs to be plugged in. My machine has already been set up. All the ribbon has been installed. The media has been installed. The machine's been calibrated. As soon as I have my USB, it will look for the USB. Doesn't seem to find it. I'm sure it's because it's already been installed. Let's just quickly go to remove, just to show you how that works. So I'm going to select my 350. Copy. Untick all the other ones. Need to unplug the USB. Finish. Okay, let's say install printer. Then I'm going to link my USB again. You see immediately it will pick it up. And I go next. Here you can change your name if you want to. I normally untick the default printer. Okay, now it wants to update my other printer drivers. I don't want to do that right now. I'm going to say finish. Sometimes this wizard mode might take a while if you are busy also updating all your other machines' printer drivers. Okay, now it wants to restart my machine. I'm not going to do that right now, but you will need to restart your machine in order to use the printer driver. I just want to show you why. So if I go to my printers, devices, and printers, you'll see that it says if I click on there, okay, so it did install it. Okay, so but then if you sometimes you might have something here that says it's not available. After you restart your machine, this will show available. I then open my queue because I want to see the spooler. If I print something, if it goes through, I go to printer, properties, I'll go to advanced, printing defaults, go to stock. My machine has got ribbon inside there, so I don't need to change anything. You can either use it on direct thermal as well if you don't have ribbon. And my labels are labels with caps. You've also got an option for labels with marks or continuous. You'll find an explanation on this also inside the user manual. I'll then say OK. Go to general, printing preferences, and then I'll just go check if it is the same. Thermal transfer, labels with caps. Now I don't want to do a test print. I'm just going to print a configuration. As soon as I press on configuration, just have a look here in the spooler. You'll see that it shows there for a second and then disappears. But it is printing my configuration right now. So I know everything's working. I've got no blinking lights. Don't have any issues.